Live from Los Angeles, it's Hump Day and time for the Kruse Control Show. And here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, June 11, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I am your host, as always, Brian Kruse. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Hump Day! It's a very lovely Hump Day because it's my mother's birthday, so happy birthday to Marlene out there. Happy birthday, Marlene, on a Hump Day! Please don't hump it up. I love you so much, Mom, but please don't. I love you so much, guys. Hope you had a great time over the past few days. I'm happy it's Hump Day. Got a lot going on, as always. The numbers keep going up, which I love so much. And as we're growing, we're trying to encroach on that 17K. We're like 100 people away. It can happen any day. But just very quickly, just off the top, guys. Yes, we finally got a deal with the video game contract after like 10 months, which feels like 2 years. But after 10 months of striking and going against the video game companies, and it's actually been longer than that if you ask me, because there was a negotiation for a long time, we have finally gotten a deal. Now, all the details aren't there, but the biggest thing was fighting AI in this whole deal, because we were hoping that, video game world, how easy is to replace voice with AI? It's super simple these days, but we finally got a deal. They're saying there's a lot of protections in this contract. We haven't seen all the details yet. It's going to the national board right now. The strike is officially still kind of on. There's still like this do not work notice until we have gone through, and then the national board has actually signed off on it, which should be any minute now. It'll probably be by tomorrow, if not before the show is done, guys. I'm excited because there's a lot of video game people that have been struggling and not able to work. It's been like the longest freaking, if you ask me, they've been waiting too long and taking too long with this deal. Happy birthday, Mrs. Kruse, right? Happy birthday, Mrs. Kruse. And to me personally, I wish this would have been faster. And I get that deals take a long time. But if I were in the room, I would have been busting my ass to make this happen faster, guys. But I'm so happy to have you back here. Happy Hump Day! Happy Hump Day! And we're happy to have a great time tonight. Happy to see you all, Queen, Mrs. Peel. Welcome back. And also welcome back, of course, the thirsty daddy himself, Mr. G.R. Waters. What's up, GR?
Hey, Brian. Good to be here again. Another exciting Hump Day.
Always another exciting Hump Day, right, GR? We're having a great time.
And you're not allowed to... And, Brian, you're not allowed to tell your mother not to do something fun on her birthday.
Amen.
I'm giving you that, GR. I'm giving you that.
Daddy, thirsty daddy. Who your daddy, thirsty daddy?
Pepe. I know. All right, GR. How you doing? Are you excited about the SAG contract? The video game contract's finally been signed. What's up, Buck Rogers?
It's about bloody time.
Right? And it's been longer than 10 months. They say 10 months of actual strike, but they waited almost a year to actually strike. So this has been like almost a 2-year experience right now to get this deal, which is insanity to me. I get that they wanted to fight a lot of these deals, but I mean, it's insanity to me.
It's just way too long. I mean,
I'm happy it happened, though. It finally happened. I feel like we've been waiting for this for days, for months, for years.
Well, I'm sure a whole lot of other people are happy too, Brian.
I guarantee they are. We want to get back to work, We've been doing the strike stuff for so long. We already have the ramifications of the last one. And honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like we could have done better. But you know what? We did the best we could at the moment. But you know what? We got to strive forward, GR. Good things to come forward. We can do better, and we will do better, and we will strive forward. Appreciate you having your GR. Are you excited about Hump Day? You excited about Hump Day?
Oh, we always love Hump Days.
Freaking love Hump Day, GR. We love Hump Day. Welcome back, GR. Happy to have you here as always. I better want. Also joining us back on Kruse Control. Always love having her. Welcome back on a Hump Day, Miss Angela Costello. What's up, Angela?
Hi, guys.
How you doing, Angela?
Cheers to your mom. Happy birthday to Mrs. Kruse.
To Marlene out there, right? Happy birthday to Marlene. How you doing, Angela? How you been?
I want to tell your mom not to be humping, but
Angela, can I get a little pet?
Peppy, man. Calm down.
Marlene. Cheers, Marlene. Happy birthday.
Cheers, Marlene. We gotta get you a new cup.
Hi, that's okay though.
We gotta get you a new cup there. GR's got a new one. I need a new cup too. I broke both my coffee mugs.
I actually like holding it like this though. I kind of like holding it. It's like I feel like I have more, it's like sturdier or something. Yeah. It's my new mug. But
massive grip on there.
Your mom.
Happy birthday to Marlene. What do you think about this SAG video games, right? That's a long time. It's a long time. They held off from striking for almost ever, it felt like, and then we finally did it, and then it almost took a year.
I mean, maybe it's time for some new representation for SAG-AFTRA to start getting these deals done.
I keep saying that. Do
you feel that? You feel me on that?
It's an election year. It's an election year. And ballots are going out today. And we're going to talk about that a lot more tomorrow on Kicking with Kruse, I think. But I think there's a lot.
I think there's some things brewing.
There's some things brewing. And ideas are in the air. And I'm excited to see what the new year brings. That's all I'm saying.
Me too.
And what this election cycle brings as well.
Cheers. Amen.
Cheers to that. Cheers. Happy to have you, Angela. It's going to be a fun night. It's always going to be. That's a hump day. It's a hump day. Welcome back. Yes, just. But we're not here alone, Angela. We're not humping right now, and hopefully Marlene's not either. But also joining us back on Kruse Control, it is a Wednesday, but it wouldn't be a Wednesday, it wouldn't be a hump day, it wouldn't be a day we're not talking about Marvel stuff that he wouldn't be here. But welcome back on Kruse Control. It's also my son, Mr. Sean Sutherland. What's up, Sean?
Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Marlene, your goddamn treasure. You do whatever the hell you want on your birthday.
Don't you call me
Gigolo's on its way.
Hey, Brian, I don't think your dad agrees with you.
I know. Dude, I want to talk about Dean.
Hell yeah.
Did Sean say that the Gigolo's on its way?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't remember saying that.
I had one time,
Brian,
Sean.
good to see you back. How did you celebrate your mother's birthday?
I worked. I was working the whole day. So I was selling products. I was selling NeuroGum on TikTok. That's what I was doing.
NeuroGum?
NeuroGum. It's a supplement that takes place for caffeine. Natural supplement, Sean. If you're looking for NeuroGum, it's none of the ramifications and the side effects of caffeine.
If Marlene was my mother, I'd make every day Mother's Day. There you go.
Oh, snap.
Oh, look at that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Just kidding. Love you, Pam.
Marlene's gonna love that, huh?
Oh man, my dad, when I was in college one time, he had hurt his ankle and he had this like little rubber band. And he was like stretching around his ankle. He was like doing this and he's stretching it and it snaps and it hits him in the crotch. And I was like, and my older brother goes, "Oh, you don't need that, old man." He goes, "What do you think we do when you boys aren't here?" And he started stretching. I'm like, "Damn it, Dean."
It's healthy. Have a sex life for as long as you can. Why not?
Yeah. We're done with that conversation. But Sean, what about the SAG strike, right? We finally got a deal, right?
Yeah, it's good. You know, it's not perfect. Nothing ever is like this, and I think it's good. It's a step in the right direction. It gives you a good baseline to continue to improve for the rights of actors, for the rights of voice actors. Yeah, I mean, it's scary. I think AI is taking over a lot of this kind of stuff. I'm seeing so many AI ads. There's a video game marketplace out there. I'm not going to name names, but they used an AI ad, and I go, "What the hell are you doing?" It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame.
Yeah, how does this keep happening? But it is, it's because it's the world we live in right now.
Least resistance. It's easy. Put the fucking prompt in chat, Greg, and whatever the hell it does.
Yeah, you type it in, and Greg like,
I can't say. If I say it, they send a missile. I'm not doing it. Skynet. We're like 3 seconds to Skynet. That's what's happening.
Yeah, it's very true.
Just reference Skynet all the time. I agree.
They are building Skynet right now in Texas. I'm just saying. They are building Skynet.
Fucking hell, God.
Are they?
It's actually called Skynet. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, everything happens.
No, they're calling it Stargate, actually. I think Stargate they're calling it. But it is an AI program.
That's its own little problems. We're not multi-universe hopping.
No.
I will say, even using the assistance of some AI stuff, I still have to retweak everything creatively speaking. It doesn't do it right.
Yeah,
it's a tool in the toolbox. It is not an end-all be-all.
Exactly, it's a tool.
And people can't understand that yet. Yeah, we're getting there, but it's going to take a while.
The thing about that's good about that still is you need humans to actually do that, to work on it. So it's an assist, like we're saying right now, as opposed to being like a full-out. Yeah, well, I know for now, but AI, it's coming, Sean. We can't stop it, Angela. It's happening. We just got to find a way to live with it, right?
Yeah,
and teach it.
I mean,
teach it good stuff.
For certain system processes, it's great for sure. Like streamline some things, great, wonderful. Like I'm all for it. If it knocks off a few hours off my day, cool. But I mean, in terms of like creative stuff, I mean, I end up having to tweak it a ton anyway. So it's not even like it can't even really touch it. I have to do it on my own.
It always happens like they tweak it.
That's fine. I mean, I prefer that anyway. I mean, I like it because it's my own work, that I made then. It's not from there. So, yeah.
We'll see what happens with this, though, too. And honestly, the video game thing was a big deal. They were really worried about that when it came to the AI stuff. So I can't see the nuts and the bolts of it all to see what they actually decided on. And the national board will pass. They always pass it like that once they have a deal. Most of the time, I never see them be like, no, this sucks. Like, usually it's their reps, the lawyers, Duncan Crabtree's in there, whatever they decide, they usually go with. So, I mean, it's probably going to be like right to the people, and we'll find out what that looks like then. So it's fascinating. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. I'm fascinated by Sean. Any new comics this week? No,
didn't make it. Didn't have time to get in there yet. I got to go tomorrow.
I'm gonna womp it, Sean.
Well, okay, actually, hold on. Okay, so I did a secondary stop, which I rarely do. For we're taking everyone down with us. As you can see, the first 3 issues are out. Oh, look at that full screen. First 3 issues are out. Help yourself to it. It's great. I really enjoy the art style. Kind of got a classic kind of feel to it. It's basically about this young girl as she grows up, with her father, who's a former mad scientist supervillain. And they get found out, and there's some shenanigans that happen involving robots. It's very enjoyable. Go get it. Should be out there, but they've done a couple print runs on it, so it's selling like hotcakes. I've really enjoed it. Really enjoyed the first 3 issues. So check it out.
It's kind of like Stargate or Skynet, maybe a little bit.
It's got nothing to do with that. Nope. Okay, no Skynet.
Not yet. Not yet.
Classic robots playing hide and go seek. It's lovely. You'll love it.
Are they? So they're robots in disguise. You're saying, right?
No. Quit trying to make this about IP. No.
Man, that smell like some bullshit to me.
Okay.
I know, Pep.
Hey, Pepe's the end all be all. That's fine.
It's true. It's very true. Happy to have you back, Sean. Though that's exciting. Though it's fun.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
I'll go to the store tomorrow. Don't you worry. I'll get you some pics.
Okay. All right. Please send them our way. We want to see that, man. You got to bring that back. You got to bring it in. We're waiting for it. The fans want to know. So thanks.
Always down for a comics corner. Always down for whatever you need. Yeah. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Happy to have you. Angela, happy to have you here. Welcome back. There is some more AI talk that's going to happen tonight as well. But we got a lot to talk about as always. So happy to have you guys all back. Thank you for being here in the chat as always. It's going to be a great night. There's always stuff going on because it doesn't matter what day of the week it is. It could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. In the week, there's always one thing going down, guys. You know what that is? That is a lot of breaking news. Let's do it. And the most breaking of breaking news is Harvey Weinstein, guys. Oh my God, this is fresh off the press that happened right before we came live. Harvey Weinstein has been found guilty of one sexually assaulting Miriam Haley right now. One charge of sexually assaulting Miriam. And the thing is, like, there's 3 charges against 3 women right now. And so the second one, he was actually acquitted of the second charge of sexually assaulting Kaja Sokola. But there's still one charge that's lingering. And apparently the jury was going nuts about this today. They were going crazy. They were fighting. They were yelling at each other. They were telling the judge they were mad about this. It was blowing up the courtroom. This literally happened when I was driving home. The verdict came out, and I was like, oh my God, this is insane. So Harvey Weinstein's giving a thumbs up about being acquitted from one, but that other charge could still lead 25 years in jail. So I don't know why he's so excited about this, because he doesn't have 25 years left, does he, GR? He doesn't have 25 years left.
He doesn't have 25 minutes from the looks of him.
Yeah, so Harvey.
That photo's really rough of him. He looks like a bitten up pit bull or something. God,
he looks like the Crypt Keeper from Tales from the Crypt. That's what he looks like. Let's just be honest about this.
Like an excavated skeleton. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Anyway,
it's a lot. But we've been waiting for this verdict for a long time, and we'll find out more tomorrow. The jury's going back in one more time for that third verdict, so we'll find out what happens at the end all be all. But I feel like Harvey Weinstein found guilty already. Shocking, right, Emma? I think that he's not getting out. That's what it comes down to. This has been going on for far too long, just like that Comcast and Disney and Hulu merger's been going on for way too long, guys, too. But it's finally been settled over there, because this was going on before they even merged with Fox. They actually gave Comcast $8.6 billion back in the day when they first merged, and said, okay, they were still arguing back and forth with Comcast what the actual whole appraisal value for Hulu was, and they thought it was going to be so much more. Hulu was trying to say it was $27 billion worth of money. That's how much it was worth. And so they were like, okay, we'll give you a third a third of literally a third of all your stock sitting here for now until we decide. And they had a bunch of appraisals came through. Take a guess how much it came down to, guys. $9 billion, not 27, $9 billion. And so Disney forked up $438.7 million right now to get it up from 8.6 to 9 billion. And the deal is done, guys. So officially, now it is all merged. I don't feel sorry for Harvey Weinstein, I think. The whole deal is done. And so now they're saying they're going to streamline more of that ESPN content over on Disney Plus and Hulu. And it'll be a much more interactive experience now that they have the full control. And Comcast is not lingering out here someplace. They're gone, guys. And so that deal is done. And, we thought, but sometimes you think something's done and it's not done. Look at this Beldoni and Blake Lively thing. Sorry, guys, I got more information on this. Oh, shit, it's not done. It's not done. And I like to be like it's done, but it's not done because Beldoni's attorney came forward and Brian Friedman, he said, okay, we expected this. We expected it was going to happen for this $400 million defamation lawsuit. We didn't really think the defamation was going to go through. That's what he's saying and Justin are saying because they actually had 7 charges that went against Blake Lively. 7 charges and only 3 were thrown out right now. So they still have 4 charges up that are going against her. So they're going to rework the whole thing now. And the trial's still on for March. And his lawyer said this. He's actually really excited about it because it was part of their plan. They say part of our plan. But they're saying that the fact that she was trying to get it thrown out and she's celebrating that it's thrown out, that's going to help their cause because they're saying that's going to mean that she was lying about the whole thing and she just wanted it thrown out because she thought it was be bad for her press and it was all bullshit. That's what they're saying, not me. That's what they're saying. And so they're super excited that they can actually go forward. They're going to refile everything. So this is not done, guys. It's not done. And we'll keep you posted as this actually develops further. We got a long saga still. I know I thought we were done on Monday. This saga will continue. The legend of Beldoni and, of course, Blakely and the Legend of Zelda is taking longer too, guys. Oh, my God. I want the Legend of Zelda so bad. I want it so bad, the live-action version. And I wish this was happening. I mean, this is Tom Holland AI version of him. It's not actually Tom Holland, guys. It's not.
He looks really weird.
He looks super weird. We don't have anything. I can show Link from a video game, or I can show this. And so I had fun with this. Sean's like, no, man. No.
Yeah, it sucks.
But this is being pushed now. It was supposed to come out
like a bad Robin Hood.
Right? It was supposed to come out for holiday season of 2026, but now it's been pushed to May 7th, 2027 for the live action version of The Legend of Zelda. Now there's still no casting over at Nintendo. Miyamoto came forward to talk about this and he was we're pushing it because we need more time for production. It's a massive epic undertaking and so they got to get it right, which I agree upon. It's a massive movie. I've been waiting for this Legend of Zelda movie like a lot of us have and I can't wait for it to happen. Big video game fan of this. It's got to be done right. So please take your time. We've waited long enough. Make it great because this legend will continue. And the legend of Snoop Dogg is moving forward too, because that biopic has a bunch of news finally, a bunch of news about this. We have a director. We finally have a director attached to this, and we have our Snoop Dogg guys. So Craig Brew is signed on to direct this. Now, Universal Pictures is doing it. It's called The Epic Story of Snoop Dogg. He did Hustle and Flow, which is a great movie, but also Dolomite Is My Name. Did you guys see that movie? Fucking great, Eddie Murphy. I had a fun time with that movie. Oh, and a great movie. He's directing this. And so on top of that, too, we have our casting. Jonathan Davis has been signed on to play Snoop Dogg. You might be like, Jonathan who? And if you haven't watched The Outer Banks, you probably don't know who he is, but he was big on The Outer Banks. Still not much information about what's going to happen or where he's done beyond. Not much. He's done some things, but not much information about the plot besides it's about his epic journey and who will also be involved in this. But we're waiting to find out. But I think this is good. So you see him side by side. I guess I can see him be Snoop Dogg. I hope he really brings it. He's an epic person that's had a big influence in the rap world, and I hope it's done right. I just hope it's done right. It's a good combination, if you ask me. And I hope that Snoop Dogg's happy about it too, which he'll be very involved with this as well. And just like Zazov's been very involved with this whole WB split right now. Because, guys, that didn't last long. Discovery and WB have split. That is right. They are done being one cohesive unit. It's gone. What, it lasted like a year and a half for as long as we had HBO Max moved down to Max. And then they said, we're going back to HBO Max. Kind of funny that, right after that, we announced that, okay, the companies are splitting again. But his CFO is taking over all the linear TV, all the actual TV shows, Discovery, all of their actual old school television. They're going to actually call that Global Networks. He's taking that over, his old CFO, Weidenfels. And then Zaslav will actually take over their streaming studios. They're calling it Max or HBO Max now, all the WB stuff. He'll be actually still having some kind of control over the DC stuff, but James Gunn still says he's very much in charge when it comes to that. But a big split that didn't last long. And Zaslav saying it's going to streamline everything, is to help WB figure out what movies are good for them and bad for them. They can actually help HBO Max build up again. So if you believe that, I mean, I don't know, he just cuts everything. And I feel like sometimes he makes bad decisions. I'm not going to lie. I feel like sometimes he just fucks things up, like he did with Looney Tunes. Like he got rid of Looney Tunes. And all of a sudden, you know what? Somebody else saved it. Ketchup Entertainment saved it. So I'm going to say congratulations to Ketchup Entertainment for saving this. But also saving the other Acme versus Coyote. They saved both these big Looney Tunes productions, and I'm happy about that, guys. But The Day the Earth Blew Up is now officially coming back to Max after its theatrical release, and it was saved by Ketchup Entertainment. So we didn't get a chance to see it in theaters. It was there for a very brief time. Ketchup doesn't have much of a wide span kind of distribution, but Friday, June 27th, they will drop on Max with the whole Looney Tunes family about Porky Pig and Daffy Duck, finding out that there's all these crazy antics happening at a local bubblegum factory, and there's secret alien mind control plot going down. So I always love Looney Tunes. So this makes me kind of happy to see that this is actually getting the light of day even further. So I love that shit, man. Animated movies are great. They're fucking fantastic. Give me more. That's why I'm excited for the GOAT. The GOAT is coming, guys. Look at this all-star cast. Sony Pictures Animation is doing this sports-themed animated series called The GOAT. Now look at this cast. Overall, we have on top of here like a big time player, NBA champion Stephen Curry being in this. That's fantastic. He's going to be playing one of the big legendary Rollerball players in this because it's animated. We also have here Caleb McLaughlin from Stranger Things here. We got Gabriel Union, Nick Kroll. We got also David Harbour in here. We have Jennifer Lewis, Patton Oswalt. A great cast. I love it so much. And it's going to be following Will, who's played by McLaughlin, a small town goat. Yes, a goat living in the jungle, an urbanized jungle called Vineland. So he's gonna be living there, and he's obsessed with Rollerball, and he gets a chance to play with the pros one time, a once-in-a-lifetime chance from his local team to the pros. And of course, that's where everything goes crazy. So I'm excited. It's going to be fun, guys. A comedy. I think it'll be a blast. You know what? As long as they don't use AI in this, it'll be great because this AI stuff, again, there's a lot of stuff happening with AI, and Cartwheel is a new production studio that has been formed, guys, to help streamline the AI post-production world. Now, there's a lot of big people behind this new production company. We have Andrew Carr Jarvis and Jonathan Jarvis. They were behind, of course, working with Google and their AI when it was first building up, so they left Google for this. We also have people from Universal here. We have people from OpenAI here. We have, again, on top here, Pixar people involved with this too, coming in to helm all this, who have worked on these big productions. And what they're saying now is they're promising to help 3D animation process go smoother and be more accessible for a wider range of creators. Now they're saying right now it's going to help turn video from text messages and large motion libraries into full production-ready 3D character animation, streamlining the whole thing through AI. So we're talking about a game-changing thing. Think about your whole show, your whole movie might be through like AI eventually, all streamlined through that. You'll just type it in and that'll be it. Yeah, Cartwheel. Amusing name, right, Queen? Or Emma? Amusing name. But they're going to streamline the whole thing. And I'm excited to see where this goes, but I'm also nervous about animators out there because these are big-time animators who work for all these big companies. Like, we're going to have AI do our job for, which makes me a little nervous, guys. And they're saying the whole thing is going to make it simpler for independent people and also for the big-time studios. And they said it'll be full, rendered, done, animated parts from just typing it out. Craziness.
Oh, crazy. Yeah.
Crazy. Right, Angela? We were just talking about that. And to me, it's like, that is like going to be a game changer. The one thing that I'm going to say about it's probably going to help independent people. Like they're saying, like the little guy make production like even a better quality. But
think how fast it will turn over. So like in terms of making movies, you're going to be making more because if you're going to utilize this, I mean, and speed it up exponentially.
Fully rendered out, fully done.
Yeah, like a post is the longest thing, right?
It always is.
It's always So
and James Cameron's been pushing for this too, Angela. He's been saying that he's trying to help AI happen so he says it's not going to lose jobs, but it's going to help streamline it to make it faster, which is losing jobs because those people are animating all that stuff for months and they're not going to have that time now and that money going in their pockets.
Yeah.
People don't think about that.
a lot of animation is rendering time as well, though, right?
Yep,
and like,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting way to say it's not going to lose jobs. I don't know.
It's going to. It's a natural thing.
It's definitely going to cut jobs. I don't understand how it's not going to.
Yeah.
We're already seeing it.
They always say that, Sean. It's never going to affect your job.
It's not going to affect anybody until it does, right? Until it does.
But they lie a lot, So
And they say, well, there's not that many jobs. It's just this person. It affects everybody, But do we say that AI is presumed innocent until proven guilty? I don't know. But presumed innocent is coming back, guys. It's coming back. So, have you watched that? I love the first season. The first season was so good. Jake Gyllenhaal was amazing on it. A great Apple TV Plus series. But they're coming back for a second season. Yeah, they're going to phase out actors. That's a big problem, Emma. That's what we have to worry about. We have to figure out this so we don't lose actors, because that's a big, big part of the human experience as an actual actor, a human being creating that content, if you ask me. And I love the idea of doing a second season of Presumed Innocent. I'm kind of bummed that Jake Gyllenhaal is not coming back because of how we found out how that last season ended. Such a cliffhanger, such a moment, a revolutionary moment in the last few minutes of the season. But now we have Rachel Brosnahan's been signed on to be the lead, the new lead for the second season. Of course, she's got Superman coming out, guys, which I can't wait to see.
Lois Lane.
She's our Lois Lane. And, in Lois Lane, we trust, And I hope she's great. I
like her. I like her.
Yeah, she's. I do. Marvelous Miss Maisel, she was fantastic in. Everything I've seen her do, Angela, I've loved.
Yeah, I agree. I think she's great.
And she's an executive producer on here. Shocker, right? Shocker, executive producer. That never happens.
She has that title. Okay, now I get it.
Yeah, that was part of the contract negotiation, 100% sure. Give her that back end point so she makes more money. It's good for her. And this is actually based off of another novel, because it's like a novel-based series too. And it's based off of, what is it called? I want to make sure I get this right. It's a legal thriller from Joe Murray. That's what it's from. And it's called The Dissection of a Murder. That's what it's called. And it's been a big thing out there. And so they're redoing that. They're still not giving plot details, how close it is to the actual novel. They're saying it's under wraps, but there's got to be a lot of stuff that bleeds over. They take liberties always when they make these, of course. But I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. Call me intrigued. I like the first series. It was done really well. It was actually the biggest procedural law firm type series that was happening on Apple TV Plus. So it did big numbers for Apple TV Plus. Yeah, Lois Lane, she's so pretty, right? What a great actress, what a great person to actually spearhead this. I'm always excited to see this. And she's got, like I said, she's got Superman. We love the comic book stuff, but you know what? She probably said she wasn't in that before when she was negotiating. Just like I would say that Chris Evans is probably lying to us when he's saying he's not in Avengers Doomsday, but he's saying he's so sad, guys. He's so sad he's left out. I mean, it's sad. He said it's sad that I can't be back with the band. And it's going to get even worse when they're doing the premiere and I can't be there because I'm not in the movie. Bullshit. A lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news. He's in that movie. He's in Doomsday. We know he's in it. He's going to play the evil Captain America, Hydra Captain America.
Hydra Cap, sure. Cap. Yeah, I could see that. Sure.
Yeah, he's going to be an evil version, just like Tony Stark's an evil version. The only people that aren't going to be evil is Thor, because Thor is Thor, and he's having a great time, And of course, Mark Ruffalo might become crazy Hulk again, Savage Hulk. But
oh gosh,
yeah,
he's good at that. I mean,
I love Mark Ruffalo.
I know. He's a good
gentleman
actor.
and a scholar. That's what he is. I love Mark Ruffalo. Yeah, he really is. He really is. A lot of breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. GRs.
What do we got here?
Yeah, Dissection of a Murder. That's what it's called. I'm interested to see how it goes. But I'm also fucking excited to see how everybody gets that 1 minute on the clock to give me what to say. Is there hot takes? Let's do it. All right, everybody. Now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time. Put 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute. Bring down all their hot takes on the latest breaking news. Now, can they make it before the bomb blows up? That is always the question I ask on Kruse Control for 344 episodes, and they always make it. Somebody makes it. I'm always intrigued by that. But let's find out who's going to go first on the hot takes, and I'm excited to find out right now. Let's go to our panel, everybody. Woo, who's going first on those hot takes? Woo, 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 woo. Big times. Exciting times here, Thirsty Daddy. Exciting times. Who's going first?
Well, I'm going to lead off tonight.
Brave.
I would do a spit take, but I'm not going to spit that. It's been a day. GR. And I also want to get my computer wet. That's not fun. She didn't ask for it. GR, let's go first on those hot takes here, GR. Who's going first on the hot takes? GR is, of course, Thirsty Daddy. Are you excited about it? Can you beat the bomb?
I hope so. If I can't, I mean,
like
you threw Harvey in there.
He always does, right? He always seems like he is.
Yeah. He's always so cavalier. He just like casually goes through it.
He's like, yeah, whatever. I got this, right, Pep Star?
Yeah,
right? GR's got this. Come on, let's do this.
That's how you feel. Then you roll with it. Roll out.
He's gonna roll with it, Pep Star. All right, GR, you ready for these hot takes? Let's do this, man. Let's do this.
Do it.
All right, without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Oh, Harvey gets 25 more years. Yay! Just what we needed to know. Hulu buyout, another win for the mouse. Beldoni's not done? Well, he can't afford to quit. Zelda push? Why? Just get the damn movie out. Snoop Dogg's pick. I love the choice of directors. It's a great choice. Discovery and W splitting? Now we expected that. It lasted all of 20 minutes. Looney Tunes movie, great, 627, great. Ketchup Entertainment did something good. A good condiment at the end of the month of June. Goat, sounds weird, but cute. Cartwheel, great executives and great backing. Sounds like it'll be something interesting. Presumed Innocent, I want to pass on it. I like the movie, but geez now. Chris Evans of the Avengers, of course, why not?
I think it's bullshit. Great hot takes, GR. He's lying. He's lying. You know he's lying, GR.
Well, Brian, I have to go with what he said. He couldn't lie, could he? He's an actor.
Oh, yeah. Actors don't lie ever on screen for a paycheck. That never happens. Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes.
Nice job.
Thanks, sir. Well, I think that beautiful young lady should go next.
Oh, do ya? All
I think so.
right.
Angela, here we go. How you feeling about this tonight? Feeling good? Here we go.
Oh, frothy.
I've already been live streaming for 4 hours. This is like my 5th hour now. Here we go. Here we go today. I'm excited about it, though.
On a computer constantly.
All I
let's
do.
just do it. Let's get it going, Brian.
All right. Without further ado, hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Weinstein, I mean, I don't want to even talk about that guy anymore. I'm so sick of it. He's disgusting. The Hulu situation, Disney now owns your kids, and now they own your your crime dramas now too. So that was a long pause. I probably wasted 2 minutes. So Baldoni, he's fighting for emotional distress claims with emotional fonts. That's always great now. Legend of Zelda, better cast Epiani right? Or what are we going to start rioting here? Let's see. Jonathan Davis stars with Snoop Dogg. If it's not called the high stakes job, then I don't know what we're even doing. Warner Brothers filing for creative divorce. Who gets custody of Guy Ferrari? Anyone know? Looney Tunes. The end of the world has a duck bill. If the end of the world has a duck bill in a list, I'm in. Stephen Curry. Steph's aiming for the Oscar from downtown. Let's see. The AI's. I can't get this done ever.
You're good. Keep going.
Okay. Let's see. With the whole cartwheel AI startup thing. If AI starts to make cartoons like better cartoons than humans, I think we seriously have some serious problems with everything going on with that whole situation. We've already talked about AI so much. Rachel Brosnahan, love her. I want to see her in this. So she's going from Mrs. Maisel to now the courtroom murder suspect. Yeah, I love it. Chris Evans, I'm certain that he's got one foot in retirement and one in the Wakanda somewhere. Let's see, Squid, and then we'll go that one's one. I already put Squid Game in there, but we'll talk about that later. Goodbye. definitely got mine all like bumbled up in my like little notes.
Like we're like, hold up, we're good.
Anyways, whatever. You guys get the gist. We did.
Not many elf-led films in Hollywood. It's very true. And I see the chatter being like, how do you do the Legend of Zelda movie? I think
one too many, I think.
Yeah. With Zelda.
Just don't cast, because you know who really wants it. You know who wants to play Zelda? We talk about Link.
Yeah,
You know who wants to play Link? Machine Gun Kelly.
Wasn't it Chris Pratt's cousin?
No, Machine Gun Kelly wants it really bad. He's pushing for it. No.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's going to Chris Pratt. It doesn't matter.
Chris,
I don't know.
just cast Legolas. Just cast what's his name?
Orlando Bloom?
Orlando Bloom.
He's too old.
He's too old. Not Timothy Chalamet. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
No Chalamet Link. We don't need Chalamet Link. No, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Chalamet. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it probably will be him.
Oh no, I'd rather take Tom Holland. Come on. Give me someone new. No Austin Butler. No Chalamet.
I want to. Yeah, I think for a character like this, I think you. I don't think you have to tent pole it with a guy. Try a no name. Try somebody new. Try a fresh face. Try a younger. I think they should get younger. We haven't even done my hot takes. I can't even talk about it right now. Come on.
And they'll probably get Anya Taylor-Joy to be Zelda. All right, Sean. Here we go.
Hey, you're so right there.
Right, I can see. Couldn't you see it happen?
You can see that. I think that could work.
Right, Queen? Guaranteed a flop. No way the studio would do
Princess
that.
Peach?
She was Princess Peach. That's what I'm saying. They wouldn't care. Why we can't? Chris Pratt and Anya Taylor-Joy. You got
back
it.
again. Another Nintendo franchise. We got it.
Oh my God, they're gonna make some money. All right, let's make this happen, Sean. Woo.
Okay.
Well, further ado, hot takes. 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Harvey Weinstein, go fuck yourself. Rotten hell. Disney and Hulu. This is all funny money to me. It doesn't matter. All I know is I'm going to pay more to watch reruns of Brooklyn Nine-Nine or The Bear. Justin Baldoni, has anyone made sure that Ryan Reynolds is okay? That matters to me. Legends of Zelda push. Take your time. Trust in Miyamoto. Do not cast Jason Momoa or Tom Holland, please. Snoop Dogg movie. Give me this movie in the style of Weird Al's autobiography. The popcorn bucket is going to be insane. WB Discovery Split. The same joke I just did, but make it be about hacks and Last of Us. Also, where the fuck is my Rick and Morty episodes? HBO Max. Looney Tunes. What the world can agree on now is that we can all look at Porky Pig stutter and be like, you got this, Queen. The GOAT. Stacked cast, but why isn't this about Kobe Bryant? Is it because he's dead? New AI animation. When does it end? Am I AI? Is the chat AI? I don't know, but all I know is used appropriately, it's going to kill us all. Presumed Innocent. Didn't watch it, but big fan of Brosnahan, so go for it. Chris Evans, don't believe anything that fucker says. We don't know what's going to happen with Marvel.
16 times.
Yeah.
No idea. Great hot take, Sean.
Don't you call me 'cause I can't go.
He made it happen, ladies and gentlemen. Great hot take, Sean.
I got it done. There we go.
I was gonna say if he's coming back, someone's dying, and it's probably our expectations.
It probably is our expectation.
It's not all. We've done. They've got us hook, line, and sinker, right? Like all this Marvel speculation thing. We're gonna be talking about it for the next 2.5 years until this shit actually comes out, and it's all gonna be wrong, and we're gonna still love it and eat it up like pig slop, and I don't care.
Yeah.
By the way, Brian, did you cover how much the Fantastic Four popcorn bucket is? Did we break
$80? $80. Oh my God. Yes, and then we talked about this on Friday, and Jordan's like, "But it has LED lights." I'm like, "I don't give a fuck if it has LED lights." $80.
Claim it as a business expense? You think Kruse Control was that tax situation be all right for you?
Yes, I think so. We could probably write that off. What, you trying to buy one and build the Kruse Control?
Hell yeah! The invoice is in the mail.
This is for all purposes of the show, so we can actually have this in the show. Yeah, you let me know on that.
I'll do it.
Angela, it's the biggest popcorn bucket they said they've ever made. It's Galactus's head.
I can't even get it in there. It's like
this big.
What?
And then
it's like 80 inches or some shit.
Helmet.
No.
Right.
Yeah, it's massive.
80. How are you gonna carry that around? Like
he has a face, which is also fucking weird. You know,
the face looks weird. I don't like. The
it's
face.
weird. It's so weird.
I want to see a photo of this.
A
picture?
Too late.
Yeah, I can pull one up if you want, but it's insanity to me. Like I don't even know. Like it's the popcorn
see
buckets amongst all popcorn buckets. The king of the popcorn buckets. That's what it is.
Wild. Do you guys collect popcorn buckets?
And holds about 25 pounds of popcorn too.
It's not enough. I'll eat
I
all
was
of
gonna
it.
say it has like it must have the popcorn of like 4 small children. Like, gee.
All the popcorn you can fit.
Yeah, like,
you can
like
probably fit 4 children in this popcorn
babies in
bucket.
there.
That's all I'm saying. It's a massive
wild.
popcorn bucket. Look at that thing.
Oh my God.
It's a head. It's a head. What?
Wow, that's amazing.
It's just the face.
All
if I
the
just do
plastic in the
this,
world.
like I look at the top half, I'm loving it.
It's
The bottom half just ruins me.
it looks
Yeah,
like
I was confused for a minute when I'm looking at it, but okay, it looks like a crab claw. Like,
I really want to buy it.
Dilbert. You said last week, right, Sean? Dilbert.
interesting.
Yeah,
It does
Dilbert.
look like
Motherfucker's
Dilbert.
looking Dilbert. Dilbert face.
It looks like Dilbert. I agree with that. What is that? Anyways, guys, great hot takes. Great hot takes.
Let me know how your popcorn bucket is. Whoever buys it for $80.
You'd have to really like, as William Buck Rogers says, you gotta love lactose.
Yeah.
Are you really gonna buy it, Sean?
Yeah, fuck yeah. What else? What's the point? We're all gonna be dead in 5 years. Why the fuck not?
Okay, there we go. Mark your calendars, guys.
It's good to have
Sean
goals.
told you here.
It's good to have goals.
Yeah.
Enjoy your popcorn, and
popcorn
please,
you can.
please, can nobody make out with Galactus while they're eating their popcorn? That's all I'm saying. Because someone's gonna do it. Somebody's gonna do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Great hot takes, everybody. And don't cut a hole in his mouth either. It's time for you guys to vote it up. I'm going to start the poll right now. You can decide who wins hot takes tonight. And I can't wait to find out who's going to win tonight. And we'll find out shortly, guys. But while you're voting, while you're figuring out, it's time, everybody, for us to sit down for a quick little chat. It's time for a quickie. Let's do it. A quickie is definitely an appropriate segue on a hump day. We all got time for a quickie, right? I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock because, we just need a 10-minute quickie to talk about some of this business right now. A lot going on as always. I'm super excited to break this down while you guys are voting. There's a lot of good breaking news today. Some weird stuff, some good stuff, some bad stuff. But as always, let's talk about this. I'm starting that clock right now. I'm going to go with the panel, guys. All right, so much going down. Because I know he wants to say something about really badly right now, and it's off the top, and it's fresh in his noggin. GR, how about that Harvey Weinstein, huh? Woo!
Yeah, oh God, we have to talk about that fool. The only good thing about talking about him is he gets 25 more years, but I don't think he's got 25 minutes left.
But my question is, do you think, GR, that Harvey will be spending a cell with Bubba and with Diddy? Is that going to happen? You've been asking about that for a long time. Is that happening? Like
I think it's an appropriate coupling, if you will.
There you go. They're going to happen, GR. I don't know. We'll see what happens with fucking Diddy.
So make them cellmates.
That'd be interesting. That'd be a crazy scenario if you ask me. I was just shocked about the Harvey Weinstein. That came in like right when I was driving here. We're still waiting. The jury's fighting back and forth. They're mad. They're all split. The judge is trying to calm them down. Harvey's like, please, no, I am going to die soon, so please make a verdict. And it's like, Harvey.
Problem.
That's what he said. He was like, he's been saying that for months about how he's going to die soon. And he wants to get a verdict before he dies. He wants to prove his innocence. And the fact that one of the charges were thrown out, his case is saying, his defense is saying, this is a huge win. I'm like, this is not a huge win. You already lost one verdict, and everyone could be 25 years. Angela, is this a win?
If I have to even explain this to you guys, I think we have serious problems.
Right?
Yeah, but Angela, is it a win, though?
Is it a win?
Is it a win, Angela?
I mean, it's not a win. I mean, it's just nothing's a win anymore. I mean, it's like sad. These people have to come forward and even talk about this. And I mean, he's a disgrace. He's a despicable human being.
Yeah.
He's the scum of the earth.
Is he a human being?
Everyone dies. Like, I mean, not to be like morbid about that or anything, but it's like, I don't care about this guy. He's done. Like, he's toast. We don't need to talk. Like, he just doesn't even need attention anymore. Like, people just need to stop giving him that. I feel terrible for the people who are his victims, but like,
of course, yeah,
he deserves nothing.
I think that's
he
the thing.
deserves no airtime from my mouth or anything.
Yeah.
So bye, dude. See ya.
The focus should be on, again, the victims understanding and hearing that, and not look at this. Yeah. But
is the sitcom name called Diddy Wine? I'm just wondering, guys. People are asking for the sitcom name, so Diddy Wine. I'm just saying. I probably be like, I don't know. Those two are fucking pieces of shit, if you ask me. But that's my opinion. Allegedly,
how about Bubba's Babies?
Parties.
Bubba's Babies. GR is all about Bubba. Sean, what about this? You really think, Sean? Come on, let's be honest about this. Let's be sincere. Let's break it down.
Absolutely. Super honest.
Is Chris Evans really lying to us? Is he lying to us? Probably. He's sad, man. He's sad. His friends are together. He's not there.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. FOMO is real. I think even at the upper echelons of stardom, you could still feel that way. I think it's pretty obvious he's going to be in there. I think it doesn't. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, and you got the Russos attached. Chris Evans is going to be there. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that he shows up in some way, shape, or form. I think it's if he can't say anything, it's easier to deny than just make some vague answer about, they haven't reached out to me yet.
No. Andrew Garfield. We saw you, Andrew Garfield. We saw you.
Andrew Garfield was perfect at it. Like, the way that they executed that was great. There were still little things and, pickups we could get from the trailer. But we're so far out from anything concrete about this movie. Anything can be true and false at the same time. But, I just think you don't bring back your tentpole actors that have built
Mark Ruffalo. You got Chris Hemsworth. You got Tony Stark back. I mean, everybody's back besides him. That makes no sense to me.
Well, who's the Black Widow's actress? Is she back?
Well, she's not back.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh, she did. She bit the hand a little bit.
It's like Hawkeye. Like, if Hawkeye's not there, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I know you went through a lot. I'm sorry that Hawkeye was just kind of there too. I think if anybody comes back, though, I'd be happy for him, because everything he fucking went through, getting run over and stuff like that, I would cheer him on. Maybe I have a newfound love for Hawkeye.
I mean, the fact that a man who had an app devoted to learning more about him, could stand up and say, just because I got ran over by a car doesn't mean I can't be paid what I'm worth. Like, good on him. I think it's true. It's the nasty side of this business, and it's a bloated cast, because this is all they've done is build these characters and build these these personas around these characters for so long. So
decades.
It's going to be bloated. You can't have everybody. Yeah. Tough.
They could always AI him in, right, GR? What do you think about this AI company, huh? Cartwheel? You think this could revolutionize the business, and it is something that's going to help or hurt? What do you think?
I think it could go either way. I mean, they've got some great people involved with this and a lot of money backing them. So hopefully they use it right and don't, like we said, don't steal jobs from us.
Yeah. And you think that these people would know that because they work for these big companies, Google, Pixar, Universal. They've been in all these big companies at the precipice of all the animation stuff. So do you think they have the right team to maybe do something great by this? Hopefully. But it just seems like it could be a problem, too, for a lot of jobs out there.
How about I just knock on wood here, Brian, and hope that...
That doesn't always work, GR. Right. We were all knocking on wood about Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively, but Angela, we knew this wasn't done. We knew it wasn't done.
Oh and
everyone was like raving. And Queen, I love you, Queen. We'll see what happens. I want you to be right, Queen. This is done, but it's like I just feel like it's an epic journey where we're just beginning. It feels like. Do you think that this is going to be blown up?
It's a PR chess game with them. I mean, I feel like, Baldoni's kind of trying to preserve his rising star moral rep in Hollywood as like this court drama like escalates. So, I mean, that's what he's doing. So
he's not just going to go into the distance. That's the thing I knew right away. He was like, I'm like, oh guys, that's great. See ya. He's not going to do that. What's he have to lose? He's a man that has nothing to lose right now too. So what's
the thing about people? The less that you have to lose, the more
desperate,
Well, you're kind of willing to just do whatever at that point.
Burn it all down.
Yeah, if he's got nothing to lose, everyone's got something to lose. But he's definitely going to be. I think he's going to take these claims that he can run with. They're going to reposition everything, right? Like they're going to find their narrative, their story, how they can rework it, and they're going to probably, like his legal team they have till the 23rd. So they have time. I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but they can still, with those other claims out, they can now reshape all the narrative for this, make it maybe work for him better. And like take what happened with her, like celebrating. I mean, I don't think
that's what he's saying too.
Anyone can take something and turn it into a context of something else, right? So, I mean, we'll see what happens. But this is just, I don't know. I just feel like they're kind of where he's at this point. Yeah, you're going to do what you can do,
and everything,
right? Like, I mean, think about yourself in that position. Like,
his career's done right now. What I would be like, especially if I was guilty, maybe I'd disappear. But who knows? Like if you're innocent, that's the whole thing. But then again, guilty people all the time. Look at fucking Harvey Weinstein. Will keep fighting. It happens.
Yeah, I think it's right. I know.
Harvey's innocent, right? Just ask him.
He's innocent, GR. Yeah, he's super innocent. I don't know. Nobody believes that.
I don't know, but he's gross.
Yeah, he's gross.
Yeah, gross. Yeah.
As gross as Machine Gun Kelly would be to be Link. I just don't believe that, Sean. Who's your Link, Sean?
I don't have a
Who's your Link, man?
I don't have one.
Come on, man. Nobody.
I really.
There's no blonde bombshell you want.
What about Chris Pratt's cousin?
Yeah, Joseph Pratt.
Arnie Hammer.
No, give me who's Ron Swanson's actor? Put Aziz Ansari in his Link. Let's just go crazy.
He's back now. He's done being canceled, so he can get in there.
Yeah, I think he's okay.
Wild. How about you, Sean? Why don't you go for it?
Sean,
I'm not that.
Come on, man.
To me, again, Link has got enough iterations. The character's different depending on which game you've played. It's the hero of time, man. It's a malleable concept. I don't think he's there yet. I don't know. I really have no idea about who should do it. But it better fucking not be Machine Gun Kelly.
I hope not.
Oh man,
I really hope not.
He's just failed his way into every music career I think he's ever had. So
he just keeps going too. How's he keep going? I just don't get it.
He's got that elf-like look, or that kind of elf.
He's just thin. He's thin and sickly.
Yeah,
that's not elf-like. Is it?
GR, you got any Link casting at all, GR? Yeah, 1 second.
Well, you, Brian, how's that?
Yeah, there it is.
I don't know if I could be a Link. Maybe. I gotta get that blonde wig going on, GR. That's a big deal. I had blonde hair one time.
There's this thing called hair dye, Brian. You can do it.
Get to 20,000 subs, Brian goes blonde. Put it in there.
20,000 subs, Brian goes blonde.
20,000 subs, Brian goes blonde.
Hashtag Brian goes blonde. Hashtag Brian is Link. I had a blonde wig one time for one play. It was a long blonde wig, and people were calling me Lestat from Interview with the Vampire.
Interview with the Vampire, sure.
Oh, I loved that one. There was a movie. What was it? It wasn't called Lestat, but it was something. I forgot, but it was about Lestat, the vampire.
Was that Queen of the Damned? I remember they had the spin-off that happened.
Oh, I think so. Yeah. The Queen of the Damned. Yep. I loved it with Aaliyah.
Yep. That was it. That was it. Queen of the Damned.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. And honestly, that was right before she passed away. And I thought she was going to do so many more. She was talented. She had a great voice. She was a great actor in that. She was hot to trot. I was all excited about her career.
Yeah, I know. It's sad. Rest in peace, Aaliyah.
Anyways, everybody, I'm excited. Anyways, great quickie, everybody. Great quickie.
Good quickie.
Long quickie, but
Long
quick.
quickie.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes a quickie turns into a full-out excursion. But we do have a winner of Hot Takes. Oh, guys, we do have a winner of Hot Takes. You have voted and you have spoken. Who will win Hot Takes? Let's go to the panel. It could be any of these, any of our people here. Who's gonna win Hot Takes? Will it be Mr. G.R. Waters?
Probably not.
Mr. Sean Sullivan?
I doubt it.
Maybe Angela Costello? You have voted.
Oh man, I gotta try and do something funny. That really didn't work.
And our winner
That didn't work well.
of hot takes
It is.
is.
Oh, your finger, GR.
Wait, where am I pointing? I always forget. Wait.
I don't know.
I want GR to win. so
That way.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mr. Sean, Sullivan, congratulations,
Oh my
Sean. You won hot takes.
Marlene, I did it for you.
Marlene,
don't you call me
'cause I can't go.
I'm sure Marlene is sending you loves and kisses.
16 times.
One of my favorite mothers.
What do you get?
This is
Another
dedicated
day
to you
older and
on your
deeper.
birthday. Thank you so much.
Sending
Yeah,
you hugs and kisses.
for bringing Brian into this world. You're such a gift.
16 times.
Oh my God, again?
What do
I don't
you
need that again.
Another
Back to
day
Squid.
older and
Thank
Great
you,
hot
everyone.
take, Sean.
Yeah, thanks for voting for me. Thank you.
Call me
everyone else.
'cause I can't go. I owe my
Nice job,
soul
Sean.
to the company.
Great job,
Back on that
Sean.
horse, baby.
Congrats.
Back on that horse.
My dad could be watching right now. You never know. He watches all the
Oh,
time.
great.
So, yeah.
Hi,
yeah,
Papa
Dean must be
Kruse.
watching.
Kruse.
Yeah, I think they might be partying right now for my mom's birthday, so maybe not. But you never know.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, great hot
Party
takes.
for
Well,
the
they might
man.
be
A lot of
partying all right.
A lot of questions
Hey.
later.
Hey,
Who's
Gr.
this young man saying Marlene? There, I don't know why I get that voice. I don't know what that is.
Anyways, yeah.
He's like, what?
Oh boy.
Parents.
Oh
Anyway.
boy. Great hot takes. Great hot takes, everybody. Great hot takes. So much going on as always. You never know what's going to happen in the business. Sometimes you watch something, you love it, and it gets canceled. And sometimes you love something and they spawn off into 10 or 12 series, guys, and spin-offs and redos and remakes. And you know what? I always worry about that when it happens because sometimes they ruin something. And that's why with the Squid Game thing, a spin-off thing, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Can we talk about that? So guys, Squid Game, of course we have in June, the finale of all of Squid Game Season 3 will be released, and then we'll finally find out how that, after that Season 2 cliffhanger, what will actually happen at the end of Squid Game, because they're saying that is the end. But, Hwang Dong-hae came forward and he said that he is not done. The showrunner for that. I'm sorry, I butchered your name, buddy. I tried my best. The creator of Squid Game. God, people are going to cancel me because of this shit. So I got to tell you, he's a fantastic talent. What he did with Season 2 was great. There was a long gap between Season 1 and Season 2 of Squid Game, and he's talking about the showrunner saying, I had to fill in that gap. So he's exploring different events that take place outside of the main storyline, specifically between those two seasons, of new characters, maybe something else that's happening in that world, because he said there's a story there. There's such a long time between 1 and 2, and they left that gap when they were actually going from Season 1 to 2 in the storyline. He wants to fill that in. He has ideas for it, new characters, all that. But my thing is, like, this is like the next tournament, right? They're hunting for it. They're looking for it. They're trying to find people. No tournaments happening. No games happening. So what do you tell a story of, actually? A backstory? I don't want a backstory. The whole idea of Squid Game is the actual games. You're going for the money. You're trying to, who's going to survive? Who's going to die? That's the idea of it. I just don't understand where you're going to make any. Yeah, Squid Games. We've seen it's on Netflix. They've done 2 seasons. They did a spin-off season, or they had a reality show too, where people got actually hurt during that reality show, which is kind of crazy to me too. Again, they got frostbite, and they were trying to do it again. Like, I knew they were going to do something like that, but can we do this to actually make it work without having the Squid Games? That's my question, because I think we have to have the games. What is the show without the games? So I like the idea of, like, we got to fill in the gaps, but like, it's going to be called Squiddy? Let's call it Squiddy. And it'd be like a kid's show about squids and triangles and circles and squares and all that jazz. Maybe we do that. And Squiddy is as a triangle who fell in love with a square. And unfortunately, society did not like that. And so, they got into a
I
game.
volunteer as tribute to skip the filler episodes. Thank you.
So Angela,
Call it Inky.
you don't see a point, Inky, you don't see a point of a spin-off of Squid Game at all?
I mean, I think the only game like more cutthroat than Squid Games is the Netflix executives like pitching spin-offs.
Right?
Honestly, I don't know, like square, triangle, circle. I don't know what the heck they're going to do. Like, let's do a hexagon or a star, or what are we going to
I do love what they did for this new season, Angela, where they were like making new children games up too during the whole thing, or adding new children games with the merry-go-round one.
Or I don't even, it's like, I mean, I know it's becoming its own like beast, a franchise beast. But
Oh, yeah.
it's just, I hope it. I mean, I guess they hope they stay smart and it doesn't really go that full. I mean, the full Hunger Games route. We already have that whole thing, but it's just that starts.
Which we
to
have
get
the prequels and the spin-offs coming
convoluted.
from that too. You know, we have all that happening too.
And they've done good. And again, I'm down for the Haymitch stuff. But I don't know. I mean, Squid Game. I mean, I'll be honest. I haven't like fully immersed in it, but I mean, from what I have seen, I mean, yeah, it's okay. But I
I'll say
don't.
this though, this might be a curveball in your day too, because on top of that,
Yeah.
David Fincher is actually developing an American version of Squid Game. On top of this, we talked about that a while ago too. So if you're
Yeah.
going to be doing a reboot of the show, why are we doing spin-offs also on top? I think it could get convoluted. I think it could really wear down the story, and also the fans might not want that. You know, I like Fincher, but I mean, like, why are we doing something that already works too? And then why are we trying to do spin-offs of that's not actually the games? I just don't see it working. I just don't see it working.
Yeah.
But you know what? It might show
I
me
don't know
really
if I
pretty wrong.
do either. I think I'm on this. We're on the same wavelength here. I don't think that. I don't know. Yeah, you start getting all this stuff. All these storylines involved and all this. It just starts getting a little crazy, and I don't really know how. I mean, it might translate well on the U.S. side. You know what I mean, like an American version, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It swept the nation though. The trailer drop for the new season was like 12 million views in the first day. It was insane. Like, it was blowing up.
Oh, was it? Okay, 12. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
reasonable amount. I mean, people do like the whole gory, the way the storyline of this goes. I mean, people like that stuff, so it's like it's gonna have an audience. That's why they have a franchise for this now. But I don't know. I'm not super into it, so I'm like, it doesn't really gravitate to me,
Yeah,
But-
I get that. And the thing is, like, and it's very gory. It's not for everybody. I think it is fun how
Yeah,
they play in the actual games, though. I think that's fun. It's like it's interesting, different twist on it.
Yeah.
This new season,
Again,
it really-
it's going to hit a specific niche, right? Target audience, and that's fine. But I mean, it doesn't really it doesn't. I mean, for me personally, I'm not like like over the moon
not
for
racing
it.
out to
so-
Netflix, turning it on to catch it. You're not going to binge this. Yeah.
Yeah, no. I mean, no.
Who's this
I'd-
for? Queen says.
I'd rather watch something Timothy Chalamet's in. So
Oh no, Chalamet! No.
It's fine.
I know.
Boy, you really must hate Squid Games, huh?
Oh boy. Peppy, would you watch Chalamet in
I
that?
won't watch this bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah,
Peppy,
I would for sure.
you
If he
would.
was in there, I'd watch.
How about Sean? Sean, who's this for? Do you want to see a Squid Game spinoff? Do you like the original series at all? Are you excited about this?
I like the original series. I can't say I cared enough to continue with it when it came back, and I can't say that I'll come back to it on 3. I'm with you. I definitely feel like the most interesting part of Squid Games is the games itself. It's got lore, it's got a backstory. Sure, it creates this interesting environment and life, or like foundation of where you can kind of build backstories from. I think there's a lot there. To me, honestly, like if you went with like the route of Lost, where you started to kind of play with time and how characters interacting, and then you get to maybe I could see this, but I don't know. I don't know if audiences have the appetite for that kind of spin-off for this. It's interesting. It's stylistically very like replicable. It sells a lot of Halloween costumes, I'm sure. But no, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really enjoyed season 1 and was kind of like, let's just let the story be. It's okay that we don't get everything, and it's fine to have some nuance and others. And then they did that shit with Mr. Beast, and I was like, that's terrible.
The Mr. Beast and the Beast Wars thing?
Yeah, right.
Which had also a bunch of different lawsuits too on top of that. And they're going to do 2 more seasons of that too.
Yeah, why not? He ruined Love, Death, and Robots. I know that for sure. But I don't know. I think should they do it? They have every right to do whatever the hell they want. I do think it is an interesting world that they've presented to people. I just don't. I don't know. I don't see where you spin off without the games and the focus of that. So
that's the biggest thing. And of course, GR is super excited about this. He's yawning thinking about Squid Game right now. GR.
I don't think this is GR's thing at all.
This is not. I told him about these like, was it what the fuck he said? I don't want to talk about Squid Game. I'm like, come on, GR.
No, I'm not going to have a.
Come on, GR.
I'll be honest with you. I watched 10 minutes of the first show, and said, "This is bullshit." You haven't watched the second since, and I don't care. You want to spin it off? Spin it off. It'll die anyway.
You didn't even get to the games, GR. You probably didn't get to the games. That's the most fun of it, you know?
Brian, no.
Come on. Maybe the spinoff will be about how GR finds his way to the games, and he's actually going to be in season 4.
How's that? Tango to Dream. What's that, John?
The Impossible Dream? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Impossible Dream.
Well, you got cut from Squid Game season 1, right?
Yeah.
No, I would have just killed them all and won the money.
He's very sensitive about that, Sean. He's very sensitive about that. He didn't get cut.
That's why we can't have American Squid Games. It's just going to be kids find a gun. Like I don't know.
No.
Which they just take out of Dad's locker, you know. I don't know.
That's where my dad's. I don't think my dad had a gun. I don't want to put that out there.
There were lots of guns in my family house when I grew up. Oh my God.
Marlene allowed it. Marlene was a big gun. Yeah.
I was like, why do we just have like guns everywhere? Because we used to shoot deer, but we never did because we never hunted in my family. And so if we did go hunting, and nobody ever would have hunted. Not one person. There's a layer of dust in everyone. It probably wouldn't work. They're still in the same spot when I was like 4 years old. They're in the same spot. You know,
you said Marlene would go on all those trips and come back very bedraggled and very, and bloody. And you'd be like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Don't worry about it. Go back to sleep. I got my guns. Don't worry about it." You were telling me this. You were saying this in the green room. What are you talking about?
I went hunting one time. Marlene's like the worst hunter, I would say. I'm not gonna lie. I love my mom.
Cover. That's her cover.
Maybe. I hunted one time. I got my ass kicked when I shot the gun one time, and I said never again. And that was it for Brian.
Oh, yep. Brian.
Never again.
But it's fun. You get to kill things, you know?
Well, maybe for you, GR. It wasn't my thing.
It's fun. It's like, oh, there's Bambi.
Dinner.
Yeah. A lot of people that are like that, especially in northern Michigan, which is, you know, it's good. There's so many deer. There's so many deer. It's insanity.
You gotta control the population. They get in the crops. They ruin that.
Yeah, insanity. They hit your cars. They hit me one time. I'm just saying. That might as well get Squid Game for deer. That's what I want, you know? Right? That could be the second season.
That might be interesting.
Squid Game for deer. They're playing the games. But they're like it's like Jurassic Park, but they're smart deer.
Reindeer Squid Games.
Yes.
Reindeer. You're right.
Oh, I like that one, Sean.
It's just that easy, guys.
It's that simple. It's just
that easy.
You know?
Super simple. There we go.
Anyways, but nobody wants this. Content. It seems like nobody wants this, but even like the idea of Fincher redoing this too is like, Sean, I think you should still watch the second season. It is really well done, and it does
for you and Marlene.
But maybe wait until end of June, because then you can actually, if you like it that much, you can just springboard right into the back half and watch the rest of it. It's only like 8 episodes or 7 episodes that first half, so it's a shorter season too. But there's a cliffhanger that leaves it in the middle of the games, which is kind of like, you know, so they leave you hanging, nail biting like GR was too. Yeah, there's new games.
Is that how you got that wound, GR? You were biting your nails too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, they're short now.
Eventually.
The Fincher thing, though, he's too busy. I guess it's going to be a while till they do that as well.
I want another season of Mindhunter. God damn it, where's that, Fincher?
I don't think it's happening.
I know we're never getting it, and I'm not happy about it.
He's doing the Cliff Booth movie right now with, again, like that thing just building up more and more. He has a Squid Game thing in the back burner. There's another series I saw he was looking at too. So he's got a lot of stuff that he's working on. Fincher is going to be busy for years. So Mindhunter is done, I think. I think it's done.
It's been done. It's been done.
Yeah. And Fincher's he's chaotic. He's just doing his thing. So he's got a big thing.
You're not making Sean happy here, Brian.
I know.
It's not his job, GR. It's fine.
Sometimes
you need a reality hit. You know,
if I want to make Sean happy, then I will say, and let's talk about Wonder Woman in Comic Corner. Come on. Wonder Woman. Hey guys.
Love that. That little thing.
God.
She spins around. Great.
Right?
Linda Carter, awesome.
Linda Carter,
man.
such a freaking round of applause for Linda Carter, everybody.
Linda Carter, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Wonder Woman. Everybody, James Gunn officially let it slip that he's doing Wonder Woman. He's writing the script right now. They're moving forward with that. He actually said that as like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman are like the big staples moving forward for the DCU. Those three are
Trinity,
big parts. Yeah, the big ones, which makes sense. It makes sense to me. And so like he's building those up to be a big part moving forward. And we have to wait for the Wonder Woman one, of course, because it's going to take some time. But he's getting moving on that. And of course, like Supergirl will be a big part too, of course, but not as big as them. And he's been looking for the new cast. They're writing the script. I bet they go super young with this too. I bet they go super young. But then again, they have to kind of match Corn Sweat too, right? You got to match Corn Sweat. But then you also have Batman's going to be older, maybe. Who knows at this point when the Brave and the Bold will ever happen? Who freaking knows? You have Reacher. If Jordan was like, I want Reacher. I'm like, calm down, Jordan. We'll see what happens with that. We got the Batman too. That's still he still says it's happening. He fucking loves Reacher. I think if Jordan like, was able to, he would have Reacher's babies. I think he would. I'm just saying.
Okay.
GR knows it. He loves Reacher that much. He raves about Reacher, but also the Batman.
Reacher damn near killed her. All
right. Woo! James Gunn also said that the Batman 2 is moving forward. That of course that Matt Reeves is supposed to have that script to him any day now. It's supposed to be turned in. It is happening, but he was supposed to have it on Memorial Day, which has been a little bit of time past too, and he's supposed to have it like a year before that. It feels like so. Who knows with that world? But I love Wonder Woman. Who doesn't love Wonder Woman? I bet Gal Gadot's pissed. I bet she's super pissed. Right, Angela? Who doesn't love Wonder Woman? She's fucking powerful. She's strong. She kicks ass. She got that lasso of truth to tell those assholes like, tell me the truth. I want the whole truth. Like fucking Tom Cruise here.
I've always wanted that lasso.
Right. I want the truth. That's what she says. If she gave it to GR, he'd probably. I don't want to hear what GR would say to her if she asked the truth from GR. I don't want to know.
Captain America, that's what he would say.
Well, no,
I just love it when it's like, 1 second, excuse me, and then she just like runs over to her car, and then it's like, do Wonder Woman. Everything's in her little like suit. I mean, it's the best. It's great.
GR would be like, she's my Wonder Woman. That's what he would say. He'd be like, come on in here, girl.
Drooling over it, like
yeah. See him. You see him. He said, "Oh God, no God, oh God, womp womp. Oh boy, that's a moment, everybody. That's a moment. Yeah, I'm just saying,
watch it, buddy.
Right, Pep Star. Right. Oh my God, put that tongue away, GR.
Sorry, you got a little.
What tongue? I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
There, a little something.
Anyway, so Wonder Woman, everybody. Let's go to GR fast because he seems the most excited about this right now. GR, what do you think about Wonder Woman? Right? Does this make sense to you, GR? This would be the next big movement because he said that we haven't had any word of Wonder Woman. He said before it was in the back burner with Gal Gadot being gone. They had that third one in development. That's scrapped. Do you think there's any world that he would try to bring Patty Jenkins in, or I think they're going to do a whole new world and you think a whole new Wonder Woman?
Whoever gets cast as her. It's got a hell of a lot because Gal Gadot did such a good job as that character.
I think she killed it.
Yeah, whoever tries to do this role has got a hell of a lot to live up to.
Can they fill her shoes? I mean, Linda Carter was a big shoes for Gal Gadot, though, too, right?
Yeah, but you got to remember, Linda Carter, that was 40 years ago, Brian.
Yeah, she still looks great though. She's popped up in so many DC shows and like having like the sound effect. That sound effect plays and she spins around and stuff. So she's been doing that, kind of popping in when she could, which I think is fantastic. She's still Wonder Woman.
Yeah, well,
she's always been Wonder Woman. It's like Lou Ferrigno's always gonna be Hulk too in a lot of ways. He's always gonna be that. He was the Hulk for a long time. Edward Norton, no,
absolutely.
Somebody's Hulk, I still think Edward Norton was a great Hulk, but he kind of got pushed aside because of he's kind of difficult. That's what they kept saying. He had too many demands.
Yeah,
it was an ego thing. He thought he should be the lead of everything. And they're like, well, Hulk's not the lead. Tony Stark's the lead. But he's like, but Bruce Banner's also a scientist and he's smart, which I get. But Iron Man was the lead. He's always been. Hulk was never the lead, was he? I don't think so. Right?
No.
Always a side character.
And the movies he was in were not that great. Where he was the lead.
No. I like the Incredible Hulk, the second one, Edward Norton. I thought he did a good job.
You don't think like Anna de Armas, right? No? Or
think they'll do a what?
Like Anna de
You're
Armas.
trying to cast it.
Oh, I like that. Oh. Tom Cruise would like that too. I'm just saying.
Are they like a thing then? Is that like the kind of, and I've heard the rumors.
It's
I'm
it's
kinda
been a
like,
lot of rumors. They've been seen together and stuff, and they've kind of denied it a little bit. But it's been really interesting to see them out and about together. So
mhm.
good for.
Yeah.
Look at Sean. He's getting in there. He's checking this out. He's like Tom Cruise
Yeah,
and her.
Sean, check up the latest scoop on that.
I
Yeah.
prefer not to. I'm actually looking at the
I
Wonder
mean,
Woman news.
yeah, she's got a thing for those older dudes.
Good for
Uh,
her.
Hey, no
yeah, I knew you were
age
going to say
jokes.
something. I knew you were going to say something, GR.
I thought Jared would say yes, please make her my Wonder Woman. Then that's what I thought he was going to say.
Yeah. She could. I can live with that.
I like
There
that though,
would
Angela.
be,
I was
what,
trying to
is
think
it,
like who.
is it Adria Arjona or something from the hit? She's from Andor and Hitman.
Oh,
She's kind of got some like, she's like, I think her Latin heritage, and she's sort of got an Amazonian-esque vibe going on.
and they've been trying to do that too, like kind of like, especially with all these reboots. Like I know Marvel's been doing it. DC seems like they're trying to
Yeah.
find the people that match the comics more accurate. So
Yeah,
maybe
and Gunn's worked with her, so
that goes a long way. He's not going to put his wife in there. You
Good
think, right?
guess.
No, she's already got a role. She's already got a role.
Better roll, yeah.
They're going to put her in there
Like Corey.
because. But she's a pivotal part. Whoever plays her, Angela, I think it's going to be a really massive like career path for that person. And I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean,
Wonder
look at what
Woman.
happened for Gail. I mean,
Yeah.
that was her whole like getting back into like, and even into that whole acting world, really. Like she wasn't even. That's what she was when Wonder Woman, the first one, came out. That was her. I think that wasn't her breakout role for the most part. Like,
Yeah, pretty much her breakout role. She was in the Fast and the Furious, I think, for a second there. But
well,
then,
yeah, she was like some. I think really
small part,
like a
in there.
waitress. She was something. I don't know what. Yeah, I can't remember what she was in the.
And they killed her off too. And then
there.
they brought her back for a moment, being like, "Oh, she's not dead." And it's like, "What? She's dead." But that's Fast and the Furious. Nobody dies when it comes down to family.
No, they just
that's
come back as something. Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
they're like eternal life people. They're vampires. They're
yeah,
vampires.
they're vampires.
So,
They are. Vin
yeah.
Diesel's either. They're all going to become
Hulu.
superheroes. Hopefully in this next one, I want to see them fly into the sky. They've already done it before. They've gone to space. They're going to Mars. Maybe the next one. I don't know where they're going to go. Something crazy is going to have to happen.
Yeah,
But I mean, this is a big casting, though. How about I like them casting somebody like an unknown? I feel like that could be good too. Like Corn Sweat's not that big of a household name. He was in Hollywood, the Ryan Murphy show, and he did some little things here and there. So he's kind of worked, but not like as big as they could have gone.
Yeah, I know. Well, true. I mean, we'll see. Time will tell. It is a big role to fill. I don't know. That's why some of
Big
these
boots.
people, like I think was it Isa Gonzalez or something? Gonzalez. She was in like Godzilla versus King Kong, I think, and then not that anyone's Baby Driver.
I love
It's not
Baby
really
Driver. That's a
top
great
line,
movie.
but she's kind of got I think more of like a commanding physical presence. I mean, I think they want to find somebody who kind of has her. Obviously, they want to find the most. I think, but when you look at the Wonder Womans, they kind of are like Linda Carter is so different from Gail. You know what I mean? Their aesthetics are different. Like,
Massively different.
I mean, yeah. So it's just. I mean, I always think for me growing up was Wonder Woman is always Linda Carter for me.
Yeah. It's hard to fill those shoes. It really is, if you ask
I
me.
mean, even when Gail was in it, it was still like, okay. I mean, and she did really good. I mean, I think she did wonderful, but I still always think like, for me, it's like Linda Carter TV show, Wonder Woman.
And the fans weren't happy with her when she first got cast, Gadot either, because they were like, "What was this? She's too small. She's too skinny."
Yep.
That was a big thing that happened online. And then all of a sudden, everybody kind of fell in line afterwards. A Batman versus Superman she was in, I think, and that was her first time popping in there.
Yeah.
And then but I still was like, I mean, Zack Snyder. Oh, come on, Zack Snyder. I know there's Snyder fans out there, but come on, Zack Snyder. I can only hope that this new Superman is on a much better trajectory than we had before.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
And I'm not shocked though that this is what we came for next. I feel like this was a natural next step was Wonder Woman. Batman seems to be problematic because James Gunn's not listening to Jordan Sell about Reacher at all, which I'm fortunate. Maybe one day he will take that call. But what do you think? What do you think, Sean? Do you think that Wonder Woman is making sense to you? That James Gunn, he kind of nonchalantly put this out there too. Does it make sure to be the main three we're going to push forward to make the DCU come together?
I think you have to get to the main three as quick as you can. in this regard. The Trinity has been the Trinity, has been the Trinity, has been the Trinity. People love their Batman, people love their Superman, people love their Wonder Woman, but it's those three characters' dynamics that have driven a lot of the main storylines for DC Comics for 30, 40, 50 years maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised that this is going on. I mean, we're still in phase 1 of Gods and Monsters, right? James Gunn's kind of phased plan here. So
Is this true, Sean? I just want to pop this back up. Is this true where she was being tied up all the time?
Oh God, yeah, that was like that was actually like right when she debuted. There was a lot of like there was a lot of like subtle nods to BDSM into like the majority of her early appearances in her ongoing title. There was something in regards to her creator or the writer at the time always finding some kind of way to get her tied up so that it could be drawn like that. That's the dirty. There's some dirty shit in comics, man. Go figure. You have lonely men, driving this hobby. Shit's gonna happen. I really feel like we missed out with getting like a Lucy Lawless.
She's good.
Especially.
Yeah. I like Lucy Lawless.
The right time for Lucy Lawless to have been Wonder Woman. I think she voiced. Voiced Wonder Woman in maybe an animated movie or two. But I give Adrian Palicki a shot. Why the fuck not? Give it her again. Give her. She got screwed over that last time. But again, trust in the gun at this point. If we're getting this, great. It's a good counterpoint to Superman. It's a physical equal in terms of strength. So I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff happening with Wonder Woman in the comics right now too. So it's a good time to announce this kind of project.
Does she have new stuff coming out or something or what?
So this was part of the relaunched All In initiative by DC Comics. They brought in a darker universe, and it's all the Absolute Comics line. And Absolute Wonder Woman posits this is a more kind of medieval, kind of mythological kind of take on Wonder Woman. She's from hell. Her and her mother Hera are coming from hell to rest. Yes, and
so she GR's ex-wife. That's all I'm asking.
Oh, good one. I didn't know the first one. But
she was from hell. She caused it anyway.
Absolute Wonder Woman has been my standout hit of that entire line at the moment. It's beautifully drawn. It's wonderfully written. There's a level of mystery and magic, and it's just really good. Getting it down to like that mythology aspect of the Amazonian culture. It's a decimated culture in this one. She rides on the bones of a Pegasus for most of the first issue. She sacrifices her arm to cast a spell. All this kind of like interesting body horror stuff built into it. But it's just a really strong character, and they're doing a really great thing. Another thing I really enjoyed in the last couple of years, if you don't mind, it was Wonder Woman Dead Earth by Daniel Warren Johnson. This was a
look at that artwork. That's cool.
Oh, it's great. Daniel Warren Johnson is fantastic artist, fantastic writer, but his style is just fantastic. It's just very elevated adult cartoon.
Yeah, hold it up, Sean, a little bit more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here, let me get you on the big screen so we can see this too.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Wax poetic.
Dead Earth.
Okay. Yeah, Dead Earth.
Look at that, Dead Earth.
And the whole thing is,
you put it down.
Her mission was to save man's world from itself, and she failed. She wakes up from this is essentially a centuries-long sleep. She finds the world in tatters. She understanding why she can't remember it. And it's warring factions of this nuclear hellscape, and it was just really well done. Good pacing to it.
She had a Batman symbol on her belt.
Yeah, so that's part of the thing as she goes around kind of finding old little stories. But look at that splash page, man. Look at the friggin' amount of detail on that kind of scene. And it's just a really great self-contained story. And you can get it in a great format. But yeah, Wonder Woman is a character that has, I think, been, in any writer and artist that comes and tries to do a new take on her steals a little bit about what makes Wonder Woman important and what makes Wonder Woman. And I think we're finally getting to the point where we're really distilling down. These are the key things about Wonder Woman, and this is who she is as a character and as a hero. So it's been very exciting. So yeah, I think it makes complete sense for James Gunn to be trying to fast track a project like this. Build onto the.
He's not going to do that though. I don't think. Do you think he'd do that? I wish he would. Something
do
interesting.
What?
He's not going to do that storyline. You don't think so?
No,
right?
God no. No, God no. It's not ready for that. You can't introduce a tentpole character like that into an Elseworldy story yet. You have
I can't imagine we're getting the bondage version either. That's not going to happen.
No, I doubt it. I want to spoil something, but I won't. I won't do it. Never mind. Go read it. Go read it is all I'll say. She uses a very interesting weapon related to Superman. But yeah, we'll take that later.
Oh, not her lasso?
Not her lasso, yeah.
It's a little bit different than a lasso.
Oh,
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. I know what Superman has. I mean, that you could actually grab and take from
You
him.
don't need to. I don't know why I'm just toying this with you. Do you want me to tell you?
Well, you know what you could grab. You get the super something else, super serum maybe.
Talk about yourselves. Let me see. Oh, here's a good thing. Look. She's sitting on the couch with the dead Batman. Look at that.
What?
Look at that art.
Oh,
That's great.
Wow.
Look at that. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's
James
just
Gunn's not doing that. I wish he would do.
It's a little early.
No, James
Yeah,
Gunn's like,
early.
no, there's too much.
That'd be
there's
the
more
death
hope.
of him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, but look at
And-
I mean, God, just the art alone is just friggin' great. Look at that.
Look at that. That's what the heck. That's cool.
Come on. It's Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah.
The people think that Superman abandoned them in their time of need, and she's finding the relics of this, hollowed halls that are decimated and destroyed by, outside forces. It's great. I don't know. We're getting so off topic, and I'm very sorry.
No, it's still Wonder
No.
Woman.
Very sorry.
Oh, we're Wonder Womaning it.
Yeah. I think they're gonna. I mean, they might just cast an unknown though, and I think that's actually a good thing sometimes.
I think it would be too. I think, especially when you think about what trap Marvel has trapped in themselves. They've trapped them. It's a machine of their own making of these high profile. They were relative obscurity, but they've just pushed them to be this bigger and bigger thing, and then their stars have of course grown, but start off. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of eager. I mean, I'm looking at one of the brightest faces in Hollywood right here. It's a goddamn crime that Brian Kruse is not on more shit. Come on.
I could be the next Batman. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I really want to see you blonde, honestly. I'm thinking.
Oh my gosh.
Great. Anyway.
Yeah,
That'd be wild, Brian. You should do it.
I did it for Harrison. We did Harrison. I went blonde, and actually, it didn't look bad at all. It didn't look bad.
That's that serial killer thing you did?
Maybe more like a yellow blonde, like a Saved by the Bell,
Zach Morris style.
Zach Morris style, because you got the wave.
Yeah,
you got the swoop going. You could just, not go too white, but kind of go more like Ken Barbie style.
It was hard to dye my hair dark like that.
Blonde,
it was hard.
What?
It was hard to get my hair that blonde. It was tough. It just it turned orange first, and then I had to do it again. It was like a whole process.
Well, yeah, you got to go through some steps. I mean, you can't you're too dark to go.
Yeah.
To get to this, you'd have to do a few couple
One day.
sessions.
There's always wigs. There's always wigs for TV shows, guys. There's always wigs. Just put a bald cap on, put a wig on, call it a day. I can always shave my head, and we put that bald cap or put that wig on. I'm down for that too. What's up, peeps? He was like, go blonde again.
Oh my God, peoples! Wow.
Yeah, I think people's like the blonde hair. The blonde hair was cool. It was different, and it looks really good when we actually did it. But it was a big thing. So maybe one day. I don't know. I'm digging the dark hair for now, so it is what it is. But Wonder Woman, I'm excited about. I think it makes sense. It's most obvious kind of choice if you ask me. And then beyond that, I like to see GR with the blonde wig again. Come on, GR, let's make that happen.
There, GR.
Come on, GR.
The whole show will go blonde.
Yeah, the whole show will go blonde if you cast me, guys. We'll all go blonde. If we hit 20,000, we'll all go. No, 50,000, we'll all go blonde.
50,000.
It's the same, but
yeah, and Angela will go dark. I don't know, get black hair.
Yeah.
She's like, no, Brian, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
You guys can match me.
Yes, we'll smash you.
Here.
And then we'll play the Wonder Woman theme song because Angela would be a good Wonder Woman too. There we go. I'm saying it. There we go. Angela,
Wonder
time.
I mean, I'm tall enough. I could play her. Just dye it dark. Maybe I have brown eyes, so I could just do some different contacts. But Gail had brown eyes, so.
It worked. It worked. I'm interested to see who they cast. We'll keep you guys posted to see who they actually decide on because we're going to have you got to finish the script. We got time. You got to finish the script and then they'll go into casting and then we got to get into it. It's going to be some time still, but at least James Gunn's getting the ball rolling on it.
Queen said something about Wonder Woman thought alien. Oh, I was actually thinking never mind. I was thinking about like the Aliens franchise and Wonder Woman just like kicking their butt. Like that'd be amazing.
Oh, she fought my ex-wife? That's great.
Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here on Kruse Control.
Land the plane, bud.
Hope you had a great time, as always. Happy hump day, everybody. I love Wonder Woman. I hope it does really well, and I hope James Gunn gets that with Superman. It springboards into the future, and we don't lose everything, because the axe of Zaslav is tough sometimes, guys. It just is. He'll smash shit down and be like, sorry, guys, we're out of here. But thank you all for being here, as always. Happy hump day. Always exciting. Emma Peel, thanks for being here. Queen, thanks for your peace. Thanks for popping in. Also, William Buck Rogers, thanks for being here, everybody. And also, thanks for being here, of course, the Thirsty Daddy himself, Mr. GR. What's up, GR? Thanks so much.
You're more than welcome. It was my pleasure.
GR, I got to see that blonde wig next time. I want to see your Wonder Woman audition. We got to see how that goes. I'm excited to see that. One day. Come on, GR. Come on.
Yeah, one day.
One day. Also, thank you for being back, Mr. Sean Sullivan. Thank you, Sean, as always. Thanks for being here, man.
Hello, everyone. Thank you. Yes, I had such a great time, Brian. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to all everyone else on the show. It's always a blast to do this, and hopefully I'll come back next week if you're happy. We'll see.
Yeah, man. We'll see what happens. But, Also, thank you for being back here on Kruse Control as always, Miss Angela Costello. Thank you, Angela.
Walking down the street. Oh, it's fun to be here. I like this tune. Thank you. Maybe we can switch it out with some Top Gun, some Maverick, or Wonder Woman.
Or Wonder Woman. That would be good too, right?
I'll take Wonder Woman. We'll do it. Try it out.
Why the hell not? I think we can make that happen, right, Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Right.
Good.
One day at a time. Good to have you back, Angela. Hope you had a good time tonight.
You guys, thanks for having me.
Yes. Happy hump day, everybody. Like I said, we're planning on kicking with Kruse tomorrow night. I gotta finish some stuff up. Hopefully, with my work schedule, I can make this happen. We got something we gotta talk about. We gotta get into, and kicking with Kruse, a little smaller show, but still some big topics, guys. So. Thank you for being here as always. Hope you had a great night. Happy hump day. Keep those numbers going up. Happy birthday, my mom. I don't know why it says June 12th now for some reason. Apparently, I changed the wrong day. I got the wrong day on here, guys. But you know what? We are already in the future, apparently. We're in the future. It's okay because you know what's there? In the future, we got 50,000, 100,000 subscribers. And because people have been caring, they've been feeding the animals, the subscribers are going up, guys. So please, 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 as always, like and subscribe. If you've been watching this video, please like. It goes a long way. And it's easy to do. You go, boop, boop, boop. You still like that button. It goes a big way in the algorithm. It helps us so much. Please subscribe to our channel. It's free if you can. Join our Patreon if you can afford it, or our membership here on YouTube. It's a massive deal. You get nice little buttons and swag and stuff that happens. And honestly, guys, we want to give you the best experience ever. So always, always try to give back and help the channel if you can. Thank you guys for being here as always. Keep spreading that love. Keep spreading that love. But you got to tell your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great grandmas and grandparents. I had friends with Tony the Tiger that were great friends long back in the day, and they became chinchilla beaver babies. And that was crazy time. I don't know how that concoction happened, but it happened. They subscribed to Kruse Control. It was a big deal. And GR loved it. I loved it. And Sean was there too. And Sean was like, oh my God, what the fuck is this universe? I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know either, because also me in the pool of marsupilami, which is a crazy time too, and there's giraffes there and kangaroos, and all of a sudden there's an aardvark there swimming. I don't think actually some days swimming anyways. They're experiencing Kruse Control altogether. It's an amazing thing, and I love it so much. And also, you gotta watch out for those flamingos that have their heads in the ground, but they're in the water now having a great time too. I don't know what is happening, but they all come together and they all actually subscribe to Kruse Control, and that happens to get to 1 million. That's an amazing thing, and honestly, guys, it comes down to you to actually keep these numbers going up too. We appreciate you so much. Keep the numbers going as always. Happy hump day. And again, happy birthday to Miss Marlene Kruse, my mother out there. Happy birthday, Mrs. Kruse. Love you, Mom. Happy birthday, as always.
Happy birthday, Marlene.
Thanks for being here on Kruse Control. And until next time, everybody, see ya.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Cause the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Cause I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.